Your business case should demonstrate what you have delivered for the business in the last 12 to 24 months, showing your understanding of why it's important and how you've achieved it, but also outline what you plan to deliver if you're promoted. What you have already delivered for the business is entirely personal to you and your practice. When it comes to forward-looking content, your business case should clearly articulate not only where you see yourself in the coming years, but also how a promotion will help you to get there. It's not enough to show that you've had successes in the past. The firm wants to understand how you propose to repeat this in the future and whether you can keep repeating it. There is no winning formula or strategy for this, but it's about showing that you have a vision for your career that aligns with the firm's strategic goals and a plan for getting there. Here are some questions to consider. What are your goals and objectives for the next 12 months or further? How will a promotion facilitate this? Can you achieve it without a promotion? Is your plan sustainable and robust? What's stopping you or might hinder you? What support might you need? Let's take each of these questions in turn, starting with what your goals and objectives are. As a reminder, a goal is a broad, overarching target that an organisation or an individual aims to achieve, and an objective is a specific, measurable step that is taken to achieve a goal. Usually, a goal will have multiple supporting objectives and is looking more longer term, in comparison to objectives which usually cover the next 12 months. Do you want to be recognised as a leader in your niche? Do you want to be responsible for creating a new profitable work stream for the business? Whatever your goals are, they need to be clear, compelling, and, as with the entire business case, aligned with the firm's direction of travel. A recently promoted senior associate within the tech group of a client that I work with is already working towards being the IP representative in space law, and her goal in the future is to be recognised externally in the market for this expertise at the highest levels. Her key objectives within her business case directly supported this, for example, laying the groundwork internally to build a multi-practice industry group covering disputes, commercial and insurance, winning new space law clients and establishing an external market profile for her relatively new vertical, both for the firm and for herself. She has big aspirations. Let's just take a moment to break this down so we can clearly understand what the goal is and what the supporting objectives are. Her overarching goal is to become the recognised leader in space law in the area of intellectual property. Her objectives are smart because they are specific, building a multi-practice industry group, winning new clients in space law, and establishing an external market profile. They are measurable. Success in these areas can be tracked through client acquisition, group formation, and market recognition. They're achievable, aligned with her current role and the firm resources. They're relevant, directly supporting her goal and the firm's strategic direction. And finally, they're time-bound, focused on the next 12 months. Your business case needs to be crystal clear about what you're hoping to achieve in the next 12 to 24 months and what steps you believe will help you to get there. Just be sure to discuss these with your partner manager or team leader. Having their buy-in will make all the difference. How will a promotion facilitate these goals? This is where you need to demonstrate that achieving these objectives requires you to step up into a more senior role. Could you reach these goals without a promotion? Possibly. But would it be as effective or as impactful? Likely not. This is what you need to articulate. A promotion often provides the platform you need to fully realise your potential, whether that's through greater autonomy, access to higher level clients, or the ability to shape the direction of your practice. Equally, some doors only open to senior individuals, for example, partner-only conferences, or certain high-level meetings where it would be inappropriate for a junior to attend. Explain your reasoning as yet another reason why you should be promoted, but be as precise as you can. If you can already demonstrate that you are able to win new clients, how much easier would it be if you were seen as more senior, more authoritative, and seen as a safe pair of hands? If your title is limiting you, your business case is the place to explain this. On to our next question. Is your plan sustainable and robust? It's crucial to evaluate whether your plans are viable in the long term. This relates back to your objectives being achievable and requires a sense of reality in what you expect to achieve. For instance, if your current success is heavily reliant on a single major client, we couldn't say that your plan to grow this work further is a robust one. If the client were to ever move on, you and the team would be at risk. Equally, if your idea of focusing on space law is untested, you don't have an understanding of the market or what potential client needs there might be, again, this is not robust. Sustainability in the context of a business case means that your plan is capable of maintaining growth, profitability and relevance over time without exhausting resources, whether those are financial or human. Going back to our space law example, if your plan requires substantial financial investment and significant training time to various team members, it's unlikely to be sustainable and therefore approved. In the spirit of being realistic, it's always helpful to understand what might hinder you or hold you back. Thinking of not just the best case scenario, but the worst case scenario is best practice for ensuring future success. Things that hold you back could be external factors, such as market changes or economic downturns, or equally internal challenges, such as team size or gaps within your own skill set. Being aware of these hurdles allows you to proactively address them before they become significant barriers to your progress. Finally, consider the resources and support you'll need to achieve these goals. This could include business development budget, mentorship from senior partners, additional training or certifications, or financial investment from the firm. Demonstrating that you've thought through what you need to succeed not only shows that you're serious about your goals, but it helps your firm to understand how they can support you in achieving them. For example, if your goal is to lead the firm's expansion into a new geographic market, you might need the firm to invest in market research and budget to travel and meet potential clients. Clearly outlining these needs and how they link with your promotion prospects ensures that you have considered all the aspects of the role. Never underestimate the importance of presenting a comprehensive and well-prepared case. Make sure that you've dotted all the I's and crossed the T's. This means being meticulous in your preparation, ensuring every detail is addressed, and anticipating any questions or concerns that might arise. Your firm will take your request more seriously if you demonstrate thoroughness, clarity, and foresight in your proposal. Remember, a well-articulated request not only shows that you are committed and ready for the next step, but also positions you as a proactive leader who's already thinking ahead. By taking this approach, you make it easier for the firm to say yes to your request, as you've shown them exactly how their investment in you will pay off.